All right, friends, it's T. We're back with a Blaha video. We're going to react to the gym, lifting, recruiting, fitness, gear slaves new video. In this video, JasonBlaha says the supplement industry has no choice but to be a scam industry. Well, here we go again with these videos.
Hey everybody, it's JasonBlaha here with JasonBlaha Strength and Fitness, and today I want to chat with you guys and gals a little bit about how the supplement industry does not have a choice but to be a scam industry. It can't make products that work even if it wanted legally for the most part. But a quick reminder.
The question is, why would they make anything that works if they don't have to? And they can't make anything that works because it's synthetic. It isn't natural.
You guys will please click like down below, be greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed or following, please do so. And if you'll be kind enough to drop me a comment down below.
Your body doesn't recognize these synthetic things, and anyways, they're toxic, poisonous.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you. It's a topic that upsets a lot of people, and they're not always aware of it. But what they don't understand is that barring a few minerals and vitamins, and we could argue how much those even work.
Think about it. Blah just told you that the supplements, they do not work. But vegans will argue because their diets are deficient in a lot of these vitamins and minerals and things and amino acids. Do these supplements work? Well, again, Blaha just told you they don't work. So how are vegans surviving on a vegan diet? It's a good question. There's a lot of them are supplementing it, right? But supplements, they don't work. So how are they surviving? It's a really good question. I don't think they are. I think they're faking it. They're doing animal products, some animal products like milk or something, or yogurt, I don't know. Something to sustain them, because the vegan compilation, those people weren't smart enough to do any animal products to try to sustain them on the crazy vegan diet. I call it the insane diet. Only an insane animal would eat something that they're not supposed to. And you'll have people argue. You'll have insane animals right in the comment section that, oh, we're omnivore animals. Omnivore. Yeah, okay, whatever. Only an insane animal would say that too. The way they act is insane.
Sometimes in their free form. That's even a point of enormous contention, particularly with a lot of vitamins. Just be aware.
Well, amino acids work because they're made from animal products.
Of that. Again, I'm not going to delve into all the in-depth science and research on why separate vitamin C or vitamin D supplementation might actually cause cancer if taken in large amounts.
BetMGM is
or vitamin D supplementation might.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Blaha. Listen to what he says. He's been watching my videos. Vitamin D supplementation causes cancer because it's toxic, man. Get it? You're increasing something unnatural in your body.
Actually cause cancer if taken in large amounts by themselves. But let's just talk about.
And I'm going to have to agree with Blaha on this one.
Products in general. And it doesn't matter whether we're talking about gaining muscle, burning fat.
In general, gaining muscle, you're not gaining any muscle. You're not gaining muscle. You're hypertrophying your muscles. You're hypertrophying them by inflaming them every day you come into the gym if you're adapted. And you're not exceeding glycogen breakdown or protein breakdown. If you're not outpacing any of those, it's just inflammatory. But if you're outpacing glycogen, then it's sarcoplasmic. If you're outpacing protein, then it may be myofibrillar, providing you've got some structural damage there. I don't know. Really hard to say.
Various health effects. What you need to understand is that it's both in terms to protect the consumer from harm and even to protect the interests of big pharmaceutical companies. Okay? What you need to understand is that supplements can't
protect them from liability.
Cut in on that, all right? And that's not just always for profit reasons, although there is definitely an interest in that there. Obviously, those companies are going to lobby for it.
Oh, you don't say. You think they're not doing it for profit or what?
That, but it's also a safety concern. And I'll give you guys a safety concern one. I think you'll understand the problem with natural cures, okay?
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's the idea. So you get cancer or disease, and then they'll treat you for it. You go to the whatever, you go to the doctor's office or hospital, they'll treat you. That's the idea. Yeah, that's how healthy it is. It'll make you very healthy enough so you can go visit your doctor and whoever else that needs to fix you.
This will make sense to people. All right. And it's not, this one is not even about corporate profits, and the reason is statins are just not that big of money anymore. So again,
Yeah, I don't know. They're developing other kind of statins now. That's all. They just keep transitioning. No, statins make money, all right. Trust me. The higher this so-called, the more people eat seed oils and garbage food, the more they're gonna give you statins because they're gonna they're gonna correlate this. What do you call it, man? Cholesterol with heart disease or some shit because your cholesterol went up trying to protect you. Oh, that you're gonna have heart disease, so we need to lower the cholesterol to make sure you die. Oh, okay.
and then
Even though it's there to protect you.
I'll get into all the laws on the Supplement Control Act here in a minute.
Yeah.
So that's really relevant to this. So the law of the land in the U.S. that the supplement companies have to work under, because that's where most of them are based out of. So let's take something like that red yeast. Right, there's one of them that's been found to have statin-like properties. It is illegal to import that strand of it into the United States. You cannot even bring it into the country. People say, well, they're just suppressing natural cures. No, yes and no. So this is it.
I love this. They're suppressing natural cures. There's no cure. There's no cure. The cure is you have to stop doing what you're doing. There's the cure. There is no cure unless you stop doing it.
Interesting. When people understand why medical doctors even kind of agree on this, it will hopefully be
Medical doctors know what's going on. They've been educated in the field. They're a mafia. It's like racketeering.
epiphany why the supplement industry has to stick to scams. They can't literally make stuff that'll help you. They can't use them. They can't bring them in. They can't market.
How could they make anything that would help you? This is ridiculous, man. It's just synthetic shit. They would have to sell you natural food to help you, which would be what? Animal products. And they're not in the business of selling animal products as a cure. Think about it. What if they had like desiccated liver or this or that? The only guy that actually sold, I think, supplements that actually had maybe some, I don't even think they have benefits, but whatever, was the Liver King. He sold like liver tablets. So it would have to be made out of animal products. So they dry the liver into a powder. They put it in these capsules and they sell it to you. But you're not really getting enough liver there, man. Look, the trace minerals are all in the liquid of the liver. If it's been dried out, there's not really anything there. It's like you cooking your steak. It's dead. You're just eating like dead meat.
And this is a textbook example. And no, statins are not that big of money anymore. Statins have gotten so cheap that really they're not that big of money for the companies making them. Okay, and at the population level, they are beneficial. It's one of those where I've heard doctors say that statins are.
Yeah, think about it. How come, like I said in my videos, how come this medical industry, how come they haven't cured one disease? They haven't cured anything. And you're going to say, well, they gave me a polio shot. Yeah, I've seen people get polio shot and get polio. I've seen people get COVID shot and get COVID. I've seen people get the flu shot and get flu shots. They haven't cured flus. They said, well, they'll deal with symptoms, but they're not going to cure your fucking disease because they can't. There is no cure in the science industry for your diseases and things that are happening to you. The cure is you have to stop putting whatever it is in your mouth that's causing it. See what I mean? It's like a robot. You give them a bad program and then you want to cure them with like what? A bunch of weird things. No, you have to remove the program and put in a better program. I don't know. Instead of a corrupt one.
At the individual level, mediocre, but at the population level, pretty useful overall. So that's an interesting take I've heard cardiologists make on it. So
Yeah.
the thing with it is, if your lipids and your cholesterol is bad enough that you need a statin, not getting your medication is actually dangerous, right? Because you have to.
It's dangerous enough if you have any deficiency in any mineral or vitamin or amino acid, you're cooked, man. You're fucked. You know that? You'll be fucked. Really, honestly, you will be. And you'll deteriorate rapidly and you'll have issues. You'll always have issues. You won't realize what's going on before it's too late.
To get your LDL under control.
The only way to do that is to eat certain things that are extremely high in these nutrients, like liver, beef liver, animal liver. If you eat that, then you should be fine. You wouldn't be deficient in any of these minerals or vitamins. And don't eat any plants because they're anti-nutrient. And if they're anti-nutrient, you could be fucked. Think about it. They keep saying if you eat eggs, it's bonded. This B7 or something is bonded in. I don't know, it can act as an anti-nutrient in your body if you eat the egg white, right? You'll be deficient in B7 or something. So could that be an issue? I don't know, I guess. I don't know if it's caused anybody any problems, really, but they say it does. But who knows, right?
Okay, you have to get it under control. And if you don't, it's risky to your health. All right, you see where we're about to go with this?
Yes, where are you going with this?
You're getting a medication that does it, it's often in standardized form. Now, I would be the first to say you should be trying to get your lipids in order with a better
Medication isn't a cure.
diet and exercise, right? A statin should, for most people, be kind of a last resort. I'm going to lean to that direction.
And medications don't work either. I don't know. I don't understand Blaha at all. He's funny. It's telling you that the supplement industry doesn't work. Well, neither does the medical industry. None of their drugs work. None of them. You're going to say, oh, but they work because, they're dealing with the symptoms. Yeah, that's it. They're not really. They're not, man. They're dealing with the symptoms. The symptoms are persisting. To whatever your disease is persisting because you're feeding it. You're feeding that disease. So you're gonna say, well, they're dealing with the symptoms. How are they dealing with it? Painkillers, masking the pain, and you continue in that behavior. What are they giving you there exactly? What drugs are they giving you to deal with the symptoms? The best is insulin. They give you a shot of insulin, and you continue in that behavior, eating sugar. You're like, yahoo! I can keep eating my drugs all day, right? That'd be interesting if you were like to, I don't know, what they deal with. Let's say there's a drug addict or an alcoholic. How do they deal with drug addicts and alcoholics? They give you drugs too to deal with the symptoms, so you can continue in that behavior. Eventually, these things could do you in. Food can kill you, man. You know that? People don't even realize that. There's oxalates that are so high in some of these fucking foods, man. Now, every day people are dying from oxalate, from the poisons from these foods, man. Get it? They get poisoned, they die. I don't even know if people know that. They don't realize that. A spoonful of spoonful of salt for a child is deadly, man. They die all the time. It's in a newspaper. You can read this shit. So a lot of this stuff you're eating is deadly. Never mind giving you a disease.
Of, hey, an ounce of prevention is worth a
and disease is deadly too. It ends up in death.
Cause a cure. Like, let's just get that clear.
Yeah.
Right? Clean your lifestyle up so that maybe, hopefully, you won't need the statin. That's the perfect response.
Exactly. Clean up your lifestyle. You won't need the statin. Stop eating the peasant slave food diet.
Well, let's assume you're not doing that and you still need the statin. Okay, so if you don't get it, you're going to be accumulating atherosclerosis at a faster
No, you're not. If you get the statin, you will be accumulating atherosclerosis, man. You're going to... Here's the thing: if you get it, then the plaque will outpace the cholesterol, which it removes the plaque. That's its job. Your body would never increase something on purpose to kill you. Think about it. Oh, cholesterol. Well, I have high cholesterol. Okay, your body has high cholesterol. So doctors tell you if you have high cholesterol, it's associated with cardiovascular disease. When was the last time you know your body ever gave you a disease? It gave you a disease, your body. Why would it give you a disease if it was built to keep you alive? This is how retarded Blaha is. He can't even see that. Why would your body do something other than trying to keep you alive? But your doctors are telling you, oh no, your body wants to kill you. No, well, plants, do you get Dr. Shafee, and when he tells you, he says, plants are trying to kill you. But I know all the vegan people are going to tell you that your body's trying to kill you and red meat. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. So the human body wants to kill you, right? Doesn't want you to live. It wants you to die by giving you fucking cardiovascular disease, by increasing cholesterol. Do you see how stupid this sounds? Oh, I have high insulin. Gee, I wonder what's causing it. Well, we know that sugar causes insulin to go up. So here's the question, what causes cholesterol to go up? Because your body makes it just like insulin. So why would it go up other than to do what? Protect you. Duh. From what? Fucking plaque buildup. Because you can't stop eating peasant slave food diet seed oils.
Right? If you legitimately have lipids bad enough to do it. So why was this?
Lipids bad enough to do it. Lipids.
Whatever red rice yeast, I forget exactly what it was. I remember I had researched it in detail at one time.
Yeah, what did you research in detail at one time, Blaha?
And then is it outlawed? Because it's an herb doing it. It's a plant doing it, and here's the problem.
Yes, it's a plant doing it. It's a herb, all right.
Inconsistent. When you're getting the medical statin, you know exactly how much you're getting. 10 milligrams is 10 milligrams.
A medical statin. Everything that you're eating in the health food store is tantamount to whatever you're getting at the pharmacy. They all come with side effects. If they come with side effects, why? Because they're made from toxic plants, bro. Get it? Toxic chemicals, toxic plants. Plants are chemicals, chemicals are plants, whatever. They're all made from these plants. They come with side effects because they're toxic. They don't say on description, you're being toxified by these plants. They just tell you these are the side effects. But what are the side effects from? From the toxins in the plant. Get it? It's like you're getting a shot of chemotherapy every time you eat this shit. The plants that you eat too you're like on chemotherapy. Every time you eat these plants, you're on chemotherapy. Now, every time you eat carbohydrates, glycation equals deterioration rapidly on a rapid level because glucose binds with the proteins, bro. Get it? You're fucked.
Within a 1% margin of error, 1 or 2%, right?
Yeah, right.
You know, does everyone understand this? It's standard.
Yeah.
You know exactly how much of the drug you're getting.
Sure, of course.
When you are dealing with something like a plant like this, the amount that's in the batch varies from plant to plant.
Oh, it does,
okay?
Does it? Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Well, why is that a problem?
Batch.
Well, it means you're not going to consistently get your medication. So if you're taking it in place of the medication, it's a problem, both in terms of side effects and the direct effects. All right. So if you're taking it and it's not...
How come Michael Hearn is still alive? Blaha, he takes a lot of supplementation. He eats a lot of peasant slave food diet. He incorporates it in his diet, lots of slave food, and he eats a lot of supplements. You see him on his channel. Why does he look like he does in the condition that he's in? Is it the HCG? Because it's a youth drug? Is that what's preserving him, the HCG? Or is it the steroids? The steroids would deteriorate you over time, won't they? Because they're fucking toxic as a motherfucker. Yeah, they just fucking deteriorate the shit out of you too. Huh. I don't understand this, but whatever.
Working because you're not getting enough, what's going to happen? Your health is
what's going to happen?
Risk. For all those weeks where you got a weaker batch that wasn't working right, guess what? You're accumulating
a weaker batch. Look at Blaha. Yahoo!
Atherosclerosis. Well, it's semi-permanent. It's causing harm, and if you're at risk...
Semi-permanent, okay. Huh, interesting.
Risk of heart disease from it. This is potentially dangerous. So in this...
Potentially dangerous, yes.
Case, if you're using...
Watching this video is dangerous, man. Because a lot of people are going to watch this guy and think they're going to try to mimic him.
This plant to try to do the same thing as a statin, it's only going to work when it works.
I see.
if you happen to get a batch that's at the right potency.
It works when it works. See, Blaha is the perfect slave because he believes whatever they tell him, he believes them. You understand how stupid this guy is? He doesn't have his own brain to think for himself. He can't think for himself.
And if you don't, and it's too weak, you're not going to get the benefit. So then what happens? You're adjusting your dose to try to get it to where you want it. Well, what happens when you get a strong batch?
Yeah, they told him that he was going to get strong lifting a heavy weight. They told him that he was going to look good and get healthy lifting heavy weights. But in fact, every time you lift those heavy weights, you get weaker because in the beginning, you're probably able to do a few sets like he does. And then you notice how he's only able to do 3 reps and then 2 reps and then 1 rep. And then that's it. He's completely weakened himself. Perfect sitting duck out in nature. You understand me? As prey in nature. Once he goes out in the street, he's prey. You want to know why? Because he's weakened himself. So people passing down the street, if they want to ping off an easy target, he's the easiest target to ping off. Here's the thing. People that come out of gyms are the easiest targets to ping because they're the weakest. They've gone into the gym to weaken themselves every single day. I know people that work out 7 days a week to weaken themselves, to weaken their immune system. What are they weakening? They're weakening their immune system. They're weakening their skin because the collagen now is being fucking downgraded because cortisol is going up. It's fucking degrading your collagen production. And if it's doing that, that's the glue that holds your entire structure of your body. So they're constantly weakening themselves. And they enjoy this. They enjoy this process to go into a gym chronically lifting, like I can't miss a workout day. God forbid if I miss a workout day, another day of deterioration. Get it? You understand me, man, people? It's just another day of deterioration. That's what Blaha's doing here, really. What are all of you doing there in the gym, working out every day, man? You know that? Not to mention your physical job. If you have a physical one, fuck, you're really fucked.
Now you have one that's too strong.
Yeah. See, look at him. He's the epitome of an unhealthy individual. When people look at Blaha, does he look like the poster child of health to you? Take a good look at him. Does this look like health to you? And what he's doing, is it healthy? Would a healthy, normal animal do any of these unnatural things?
Right? There's going to be side effects. Just like with statins, taking too much.
There's going to be side effects, yeah.
Versus how much you need has negative side effects on the body.
Yeah, but Laney Norton he says the dose makes the poison. The dose makes the poison, the dose. But the moment you eat a dose of it, you're getting poisoned. Get it?
Right? So when you see it from that perspective, you realize, okay, this is a problem. Like, this is a natural cure that is capable of producing these drug-like effects. It's not going to...
This is a natural cure producing these drug-like effects. Okay.
Be consistent. So in batch to batch, it's going to be all the way from ineffective, literally all the way to potential.
Yes, if you're consistent in poisoning yourself, yes, it worked. It actually, see, the whole process is to poison you, so it worked. So they can keep treating you. This guy he has absolutely zero shoulders and arms. This is just funny. I don't know what's going on here.
Risk.
This is Blaha.
Side effects. So it was banned. You can't even import it because of that.
Okay.
So this is the problem with the supplement industry. So they are not allowed to make products or import products that are really capable of having pharmaceutical medicine level things because all
What are you talking about? Meat has pharmaceutical, medical. Amino acids are made from animal products. They work. They're found in the health food store. So you're telling me they're not allowed to make amino acids that work? Well, they do work because I've tried them. So I know they work because they're made from animal products. Anything made from animal products, something natural, is going to work. Regardless if you say, well, this is made out of the waste product of an animal product, but it's still made from an animal product. So it works. But anything synthetic, it's not going to work. It's fake. Oh, it's going to work all right. It's going to do exactly its job. Toxify you, make you ill, sick. It'll start giving you the shakes. I know people that took like multivitamins and they said they started getting like shaking. They felt bad. They were getting toxified.
Patients have side effects and they have a minimum effective dose.
Whoa, they're extremely toxic. Multivitamins are extremely toxic. You're getting a shot of chemotherapy, especially if you're shaking. You're really getting that chemotherapy. It's really up there, bro. It's amazing your hair hasn't fallen out taking that shit.
In something like that from an herb is just not workable. Okay, so this really and truly ties the supplement industry's hands. So what ends up happening, if they do find something that works, government's going to step in. The FDA is going to step in and say, yeah.
No, the FDA hasn't stepped in. I mean, they have like desiccated liver. It's made from animal products. They have amino acids made from whey protein and egg protein, even beef. You get amino acids made from beef, egg, and whey protein. So they're made from animal products. They all work. How come the FDA has not removed it from the shelf? Now, I know that they've been making less and less of it over time, but it's still available in the store. You can find it. Not every company's making it anymore. They don't make it like they used to in the past, but they're available still. So why hasn't the FDA removed these things that actually work? Yeah.
No, you can't sell this. Literally for that reason.
When we're together, amazing things happen.
The supplement industry has lobbying money, and they got a law passed in the 90s. It's been the law of the land for 30 years now, over 30 years, to where they're allowed to sell products that don't work. They just have.
I'm sure they have. Is this the best that Blaha could do when it comes to calisthenics? He could just do these shitty pull-ups. He doesn't do anything else calisthenically, like any body weight exercises, nothing. I don't understand what's going on here, man. He's so accustomed to these exercises. You ever heard of the repeated bout effect phenomena? With the repeated bout of the same exercises, you're adapted. There's zero growth there going on. Zero.
To be careful about how they market them, how they advertise them.
I mean, there's zero hypertrophy. There's definitely no growth in myofibers, that's for sure. They're post-mitotic. But there's a zero growth in hypertrophy here, zero. Other than sarcoplasmic, yeah.
They also don't have to do safety or effectiveness testing because they don't want to find a bunch of independent studies showing that they work, because if they work, they're not going to be able to keep selling them.
But they keep selling them, and they do work, and they have independent studies on amino acids. They all work. What are you talking about?
Just like we saw with ephedra, they found one that early.
Did what do you call it? the creatine work? Yeah, it worked. They gave you what you wanted. Hypertrophied. It hypertrophied your muscles. It worked. Blaha's upset because they do exactly what they're supposed to do. Hypertrophy your muscles. That's what they do. Hypertrophy, get it? So you take creatine, right? It draws water in your muscles hypertrophy, get it? You got your beautiful little aesthetic hypertrophied muscles. You understand me? You built muscle. You hypertrophied. How do muscles build? They hypertrophy. You built muscles. Get it? You understand me, man? It's like these people, they take steroids, right? And they go, look, it built me muscle. I built muscle. I hypertrophied. But when they go off the steroids, they can't figure out where did all of it go? Where did it all go away? Not because it hypertrophied. It drew water in your muscle, and your muscle hypertrophied. Get it? They're like, I built muscle. You built muscle with dishwashing soap. Yeah, you could literally build muscle. You could build muscle. I mean, you could hypertrophy muscle with dishwashing soap. Just drink a lot of it. Man, this is insanity at the highest level, dude.
Worked, and the government came in and outlawed it and said you're not going to sell this. Well, there was a big study that showed it was actually a potent fat burner, had a significant impact on metabolic.
Potent fat burner. How can something burn fat other than thermogenic, or you being on a very low deficit of food? Yeah, man, it's just crazy, bro.
Great. It got outlawed. They said the government stepped in and said, no, you're not going to sell this. Okay, and by that same token, they also gave them an exception.
Yeah, they go, here, take this thing. You're gonna lose. You're gonna burn fat. Meanwhile, they're all running on treadmills and doing weird shit. Get it, to try to burn the fat. So what was it? Was it the tablet? Was it the cardio you were doing? Here's the funny part. They used to have these. You could see them. You get these tablets that says the pump on it, right? You get these products. It says it gives you a pump, and it tells you to eat potatoes, starch, potatoes. It tells you to, before you consume these tablets, eat about 2 or 3 or something potatoes. It said that on the bottle, man. I used to laugh at that. I was like, then what's causing the pump? What's causing the pump? The tablet or the potatoes? You see the scam, man. It's such a scam, bro.
They don't have to do any safety testing. Okay, this means they don't have to make products that are safe. They got an exception because, well, they're not allowed to make products that work. So they should be relatively...
They're not allowed to make products that work. They can't make any of these things work other than if they're made out of animal products, they'll work.
Weak, so they should be safe, so they don't have to test it. And here's the law that they were given. As long as...
A lot of your penicillin is made from animal products, right? Because animal stuff works. But the penicillin stuff, man, it's just... Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, to kill like bacteria and shit, it's still too like poison. They make it like poison. Fuck, it's crazy. You know, but that's not. You're not really curing anything. You're just destroying something. Anyway, whatever.
They don't know they were unsafe. They can't retroactively hit them for it. So what they check is that if it turns out that a supplement is dangerous,
they know they're dangerous. Yeah, they're dangerous.
Okay.
They're dangerous. This bodybuilding kid one day, he ate the whole bottle. He ate the whole bottle of these, I don't know, these tablets or these capsules. And then he died. He got an overload and he died. Is it dangerous? Should they take it away? Yeah, it's dangerous because I guess the dose makes the poison. Well, maybe death makes it. I think Lainey Lorton's wrong. The dose makes the poison. Well, you get as soon as you take it, you get a dose of poison. But what makes it? What makes the dose death? When you exceed a certain limit, it becomes death.
they let them go and say, you know what, you didn't know it was dangerous because there was no real testing. Unless they find evidence, they'll dig through
the testing
memos and they'll look through records and they'll do internal checking and try to get insiders to discuss it, right?
Okay.
They'll try to get a deep throat in there and see if any of the people, the executives at the supplement company knew it was dangerous and it had evidence or signs of it. And if they find that, then they're in trouble. Because then they...
Well, Campbell Soup knows they're 3D printing their chicken, but they don't put it on the label, do they? Even though the CEO admitted saying that they 3D print chicken in their soup now.
Knowingly, they're not allowed to knowingly sell a dangerous product or that they strongly suspect.
Yeah, okay.
That means knowingly. Okay? So as long as they don't do any real safety testing, they're not at risk. They are not in trouble. They know this. So by that same token, supplement industry is not only isn't required to do safety testing, it's technically in their best interest,
not to.
Personally, to not do any, to just run with it and take whatever swamp algae they
no kidding
find and hope it doesn't really work and hope that it's safe and not test anything at all with any real testing.
Sure.
And the system and laws are set up that way for this industry.
Gotta be protected from liability, right? See you in the next one, friends. Tell us what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. It's an imperfect world out there.